Hey everybody, welcome to the Muddy Reviews. This is kind of my second attempt at this video. The first one got messed up by an incoming phone call. That's why it sucks taping shit on your phone. One of these days, I will quit being a pleb and I will get a real camera to film these reviews, but not yet. So these are Camoform wraps. They are a self-adhesive fabric tape in camouflage patterns, Desert Digital, Multicam. And the reason I'm doing this review is because I had been watching some videos recently and got from GBRS group in particular, and also Blakewater on Instagram. He was talking about Camoform. I've been using it for a while and realized, not a lot of people talk about this stuff. And GBRS group pointed out, DJ over there, that they keep getting comments in their comment section. People go, "What is that tape? What is that? How do you use it?" And they'd be like, just Camoform, guys. So this stuff is made by a company called Gearaid. It has been around for a while in different colors and iterations. It is awesome because it is available in OCP Multicam. So if you are active duty Army or Air Force and you are running kit, or you're a soft dude, you can wrap stuff up in your camouflage of the day, so to speak. Desert Digital, of course, you guys got guys in GBRS group like DJ and Cole. They were U.S. Navy SEAL Dev Group guys. They were Special Mission Unit dudes, and AOR1 was kind of like the thing. So you would see that a lot with them. But Multicam is pretty cool too, and the actual pattern looks really good. So I'll show you kind of what I've done with mine. It's no different than what if you've seen the GBRS group video, what Cole was doing, and what DJ was doing on their rifles. I was wrapping the front, not quite done yet, to protect the wiring and this dual pressure switch. So kind of how this stuff works is I'm touching the shit out of it right now. It's not sticking to me. It's not sticky. But once I'm going to come off camera for a second, fellas. Roll it over. Actually, let's get this. Why am I smarter, not harder, dude? You bring this over here. You kind of stretch this shit to itself, and bam, you are now sticking to yourself. It's now adhered onto its own body and onto the other Camoform tape that was already there. I got to get a lighter and singe all these little edges off. But bam, that's it. Now, mind you, I probably should kind of like wrap that cord separately or bring this in on itself somehow, and I'll probably address that in a little while. But I just wanted to show you guys a quick how it works. So it's sticking to itself, and then if I don't want it on there, I can take it off. And if it starts to lose some of its ability to stick to itself, if it gets dirty, you can literally take this stuff off and run it through water through a sink. I think it's cold water. It says on the directions. But you can wash it off, and then it'll get its self-adhesiveness back. So it's pretty cool. Now, that is my 105. How this stuff really helps out is on a real weapon, it helps kind of with heat mitigation. For Airsoft, it's great just because it does kind of break up the silhouette of things. But I'm using it on this 74 to keep my pressure pad in place, because I don't have a rail or anything to put that on, and Velcro wasn't the best option, so I went with that, and I kind of dig it. So it works out really well in this regard. Another really cool way to utilize Camoform, this stuff right here, is I've got two different rigs here. Sorry about that. I have this guy. You've seen this already before. And underneath here, I've got this whole cord for the PTT taped up in Camoform, as well as part of my wearable antenna from Cattail Antenna. I've Camoformed it up. Just kind of breaks up the silhouette a little bit, and also protects the wiring a little bit. And then I have this rig for my little Australian Commando impression. I've taped my CT1 wire with Camoform. Used a Ranger band to control some of the slop. And then I've took my antenna relocation cable and I've camoformed it. And then on the back, let's flip this guy over for you. What I've done is I have camoformed my entire whip antenna all the way down. And that kind of protects the wiring. It breaks up the silhouette. And I don't got that big black antenna anymore. This stuff's really versatile. You can use it on pistol grips, knife handles, binos. Kind of the sky's the limit. But it's awesome because it will adhere to itself. And I dig that. So I guess give you a better idea other than the one example of me wrapping on the rifle. So this would be on the magazine if I wanted to just kind of give it a little extra grip or something. I could take that Camoform tape. Or if I wanted to just wrap my entire magazine like up to where it loads in, I could wrap my whole magazine in this Camoform and turn my magazine multicam. And it just blends it with my gear even more. That would probably be a waste of tape, but I mean, the stuff's not terribly expensive. But that's just kind of showing you how it works. So now it's nice, it's on here. I would definitely take a lighter and singe the edges, but I've got a little extra grip. I got some camouflage, and it does what it needs to do. Definitely check this stuff out. If you're not familiar with it, it's really cool. I know something that DJ put out in one of his GBRS videos. I follow those guys. They're pretty cool. Former dev dudes. But he put out that guys kept asking, what is that tape on your rifles? And he's like, yo, it's just Camoform. And that's why I kind of was like, hey, I'll do a review since I just got a couple rolls in. And I'll talk about it for its use in BB Wars. But in general, just tactical use, I guess, for the lack of a better term. For rifles, for kit. Blakewater on Instagram actually shows a really cool way of using Camoform on a plate carrier. I'll link his Instagram in the description and his YouTube channel. I will link GBRS to the videos in particular where they're wrapping these on their rifles and talking about it, because they did a pretty cool job and showed you some neat shit. And I will link in the description where you can buy this, where I bought it. I got it off Amazon, just spoiler alert. That is all I got. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you got something out of this video. I know it's not a sexy item. It's kind of a weird thing. It's not like, ooh, that's cool pouch. It's just fabric tape. But it's still something I thought should be talked about and shown off to you guys, because apparently it's not as widespread in its use, and I can't think of the right term, like knowability. That's not even a word. People knowing about it. So yeah, appreciate all your support. Fucking love you guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for spending the 7, almost 8 minutes out of your day to check out this video. If you made it to the end, you are a fucking MVP and you are my hero. Almost at 600. Fucking can't believe it. Thank you so much. You guys rock. I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, do some airsoft arts and crafts or real world tactical LARPing arts and crafts and camouflage your shit. You will not regret it. Take care. See you in the next one.